already ordered it for you. I have the line.
What?
I already, you want to order?
Yeah, over here.
Over here.
The owner?
Yes. Yes.
No.
No, I already ordered.
We're just waiting for
No. And right here is
Which one do you throw? On this taco? I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna try to make it. What do you think, like 8:45 probably? Because I'm gonna do a quick workout. I'm gonna try to run back. Wish me luck. How's it going, guys? I'm gonna see if I squeeze in a quick workout today. And I'm here in Colorado in the mountains, a couple of miles up in the air. And to all my millions of subscribers here, please don't drop dead from excitement. Nowadays, YouTube, like, it's so big, right? Like, it's millions and millions of videos every minute, well, every hour, roughly. And so people got more choice. When I did YouTube, it wasn't that many people watching. So I'll get like probably 800, 500, even over 1,000 many times doing my lives. But now, like 5 years later, you can't get nowhere near that. Like sometimes, yeah, you can if you're a bigger channel. But if you got anything under 5 million, a million subscribers, for YouTube, that's just a regular channel. It's exciting to get that many people in your, in your channel. But nowadays, it just doesn't work like that no more. You have to specialize in stuff now. Like if you have a channel, if you're about dancing and clubbing, that's all they got to concentrate. Now, if you have a core of subscribers, like they always give you super chat, always give you, bigger super chat, that's good. But if you're looking at your channel from a regular channel without depending on your main people to give you super chat, you notice you won't make that much money. It's millions of videos out here now that people have choices, and the only way to grab main subscribers is doing like a main thing. You can't mix your channel fishing, cooking, car mechanics. You can't do all three things at once, because there's other channels that specialize in that, in cooking, doing mechanics, you know what I mean, doing fixing dresses or not getting hit by cars. So nowadays it's just not the same like the old YouTube was. You just mix it up. I used to do growth networking and then talk about trucks. People watch me. Now it's either I got to talk about trucks, talk about business, talk about whatever it is. I can't have everything. So I'm used to it. I'm changing directions. I'm doing like fitness and business more, because everybody knows how to grow their channels. Basically just pick up a camera and record. But yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. YouTube now is so many choices. You see channels with 5 people watching, 20 people watching. Some, in most cases, 0. They just like lurk. But even if a person sees your channel for like a few minutes, for a few seconds, that counts as a view. So that's how you get all these thousands of views, but they're not monetized views. They're just like people, you know what I mean? They just watch you, but they're not watching your commercials. So you get thousands of those. It'll make you feel good temporarily. You'll be like, shit, I'm popular. That's not really, that's like going to the mall. Yeah, I've never been in such a loud ass street before. That's like going to the mall and watching clothes and watching items and walking by. See, you're looking at the items, you're looking at the clothes, but you're not buying it. Same thing. So that really is, when you're getting all those views, it really, see, that's the difference. When you get those views, that it's like going to the mall. You're not buying nothing. You're just looking. I'm gonna get back here. I can't even hear myself think. Damn, it's fucking loud as shit in here. So now, it's probably thousands of people watching right now because they see few seconds of your videos when they're scrolling. So now that even counts as views, believe it or not. If they watch it for 3 seconds, that's your view. The only thing, you're not getting paid because they're not subscribing or giving you a chance. So that's the difference now. Like when you make videos now, you can easily get monetized. I don't know why people have problems getting watch hours. I got monetized when I got my suspended channel back after 2 years of me fighting with YouTube. They gave it back, but I lost a few videos, and I was demonetized because it was suspended. But I had to monetize it again. I was monetized like in 6 weeks. I think 7 weeks, from December to January, from the end of November no, I said that backwards. From January to February, like 8 weeks, 7 weeks. So, it's just consistently doing videos, doing what it takes. Like you just can't do one video and expect, people complain, oh, I need watch hours, and then you sit there not doing much in the video. Like I try to talk to you and give you information, and I wish I had the time, I could do more than that. Like I could just do it every day. Once you do it every day, people will watch you. Now, a lot of bigger channels that you watch for hours and all that, they don't want to come for whatever reason. They'll come for like 5 seconds. Hey, hello, goodbye. I don't know about that. I don't think it's fair if you watch them for hours. I watch a lot of different channels and I support them. But I know people have a life and they're busy. But, the thing is, get back to, I can't put my truck in here. Damn. And YouTube, they got so many million channel subscribers that YouTube could make money off. YouTube makes money even if you're not monetized right now. YouTube makes a lot of money off your channel. Like even if you're not, you got to become a partner to get 40%, 60% of that. But right now, even if you're not monetized, YouTube takes your channel and makes a lot of money. So that's why you should try to get monetized as fast as you can, because YouTube is keeping all that money off that they should be splitting it or sharing it with you. And my life is just, I got a trucking business and I got other things at home that I want to start, like flipping real estate, maybe flipping real estate, cars, but my main thing is trucking. So, I gotta be careful. Like, I just can't do a lot of videos like I used to. You know what I mean? I love working out, man. I don't know how many times I could repeat this right now. I just love working out. I've been doing this since I was a kid, preteen, before I was a teenager. I love it so much. It changed my life because I was so fat and nobody used to pick me for sports. And I used to have my feelings hurt because I was so fat and I could not run. So when I was a preteen, I started losing weight, working out, and it changed my life and made me feel so good. I love working out. I wish I could have a workout channel, but right now we all know there's like 5 billion workout channels. So I want to do something related to working out, but business wise, and then hopefully, I could help others with some information. But that's the problem right now. YouTube is flooded so much right now. You see all these big channels having like 10 views, 50 views on a live stream. They don't have 10 years ago, if you had a live stream, you could easily get 5,000 chatters. Now it's just the opposite. You just can't get that no more. Everybody just watch your channel for 5 seconds and they move on. And then that happens all the time when YouTube shares your channel, and then you see they be looking at it, but they don't they be looking at it, but they don't like subscribe or watch your videos, and they just look at it, and that counts as views. So you'll see like 600 people watching you. This world is big, and YouTube is involved in it. It's easy for you to get 5,000 people watching you, 600, but that really doesn't count because it's just like YouTube is testing your channel to see who's interested. If your channel is clean, they'll spread it even more. So you'll see like easily 1,000 people watching you. But again, like I said, it's not as easy as before. I haven't been to Colorado in such a long time. I miss it. And in the wintertime, it's like 20 million inches of snow in here. So I don't come up here in the wintertime. But now in the spring and summer, I love it. They got a juice bar right there. Check that out. Nice juice bar.
Salsa casera, buenas tardes.
So right now, they're gonna bring. Can't talk no more. They're gonna make. That's why doing live videos is different than doing edited videos. We could edit all this blah 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 blah. But when you look at YouTube right now, the way it is, it's not the same as before. They're gonna have a lot of changes for the upcoming year. They're gonna try to make it more streamlined, like easier to use, to do live streams, to do shorts. They already extended the shorts past a minute, which is great. And they're just making it easier for all of us to do content. You could make a living off of YouTube. The thing is, if you just get super chats from the main people all the time, and there's a lot, but some of these people, they move on. So that's when you do your channel, make sure that you could do video content and separate it. If you have like 3 different things going on, business, real estate, or whatever, if you separate it, you can succeed on it. You have to understand, even if you're gonna get 2,000 views, if they're monetized views, you can make a lot of money versus 170,000 views. There's just people watching your channel for 3 minutes. For 3 seconds. You'd rather have, 50,000 views of real views, monetized views, and then like that you don't you lose out. You have to make sure it's people that you want to get views from people who don't even know they subscribe to you now, and then now they know you're making money, not just super chats from the same people, because something happens, and if you got like big bills and houses and real estate, and you're not getting those super chats, you have to do, people say content is really, you have to do videos. Everything is content. Live is a content, shorts is a content, but you have to do videos, not just live videos, live streaming. or shorts. You got to do like regular videos, 5, 8 minutes long, 10 minutes long, that consistently pays you besides the super chat, because people will move on. I mean, you can get super chats, from a lot of these people that have pensions and retirement, but that's fixed income. They have that money that's fixed. They can't go out there and go to work again. So they got to make choices sometimes, and you have to realize that, those super chats from these pensions and retirements and things like that, that cannot be consistent, because people, they got to pay their own bills, not just not just just giving out super chats. I would love, I would love to get super chats to everybody, but I got to maintain my business. There's bad times here in America. Everything is, I see people in here that give out full $500 in super chats. Then they need money for emergencies. That's poor planning. Like a smart business person, unless they're just trolling to get extra money. But, I've seen that before. People give out big ass super chats. Now they're hot and popular and all that, which is pretty cool. And nothing wrong with that. You're helping out. But now you need money for yourself and you don't even have it. A lot of people do that. So you got to realize that other people's money, like super chats and all that, that's not guaranteed. You want to put videos out that has more value to your channel and describes your channel, and you could get consistently money from strangers by views. Super chats is great. You could put your question up in the front. It's great, but at the end of the day, doing great stuff is, you got to do it business, not just being great and helping others. You got to run a business, and running a business with depending on others, quick super chats or even a thank you or buy me coffee. You got to have your channel structured, and a lot of people here have the talent for that. They just need like guidance. All these channels, they could do that on themselves if they concentrate and then take YouTube as a real job. They just take YouTube as it's fun, it's okay. No, you got to take it like a real job and make content. The most important things is the thumbnails, the nice picture. The second is the title, because YouTube, the algorithm sends your videos out with the title. The title is so, people think that they could just scribble scrabble, I'm live. But if you put a nice title like I'm live doing potatoes, I'm live swimming today, come join me with the girls, I'm gonna rebuild my house today, I'm live. If you put that extra title in there, YouTube algorithm will send you thousands of extra people to give you quick views, which generates a little bit of income, better than zero by you just put in I'm live and then you put it all together in one long sentence. The algorithm cannot read that. The algorithm reads basic English, but if you put in I'm live all together like an email address, the algorithm has no idea what to do. That's why sometimes you get like 5-6 people watching you, or maybe, all of these big channels might have like 10 people watching them, but then when they put a nice title, that'll make a big difference. And the picture, those two things, that's more important than the video itself for the algorithm, because the algorithm doesn't know what you're doing. It just reads your stuff and it sees that people's watching it, whatever you're doing, and then because the algorithm wants you to stay on YouTube, it's going to send people to your channel more and more. So if you do those three combinations, write in a nice thumbnail, a nice title with a nice picture in the thumbnail, and then your content, YouTube has no idea that you have 5 million subscribers. The algorithm doesn't know. The YouTube algorithm doesn't know if you got 10 million subscribers, 50 million subscribers. It just knows that people is watching whatever the hell you're doing. And if the software detects that you're a clean channel, you're not doing something illegal, it's going to send you people. You just can't force the algorithm to hold people hostage. Like right now on my channel, I can't make the algorithm force people to watch me. So whatever I do, it doesn't matter. It depends on the algorithm seeing that the people is liking what you're doing. You could be a beautiful girl. People have the option to see 5 billion other beautiful girls on YouTube. So why would they want to see your particular beautiful girl, your beauty? See, that's your job, to convert your channel into why people want to stop and then see your channel and then either subscribe or watch your commercials so you could get paid. You know, it's not about just doing videos and have high, you know, having high expectations, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, this is great, but then you know that somebody's going to come in and give you the super chat. You know, another person going to come in that you know there's one of your main guys, subscribers, going to give you another super chat. Like doing business like that is not guaranteed, because what happens if the people that you know get sick and they don't have jobs no more, or they get married, they got to pay, you know, their bills now, their kids and all that. So do your channel based on video content and live streaming and shorts. Do a combination of everything, but also be aware that, you know, the algorithm, you cannot force it to send you people. The algorithm sees people coming to your channel, it grabs that, and then it sends you more based on who sees your, you know. Now if you got a messed up title or picture or whatever, the people's not going to stop and see your channel, you know. And the algorithm doesn't know who. If you got fucked up lettering, like not describing your video properly, the algorithm has nothing to go on. It's just going to send it out there, and hopefully somebody will watch it. So always have those two things in common, in perspective, whenever you do a video. Always have that in your mindset to satisfy the analytics. You know, the click-through rate is so important, but retention is even twice as important. So if somebody clicks on your video, that's great. Your job is to keep them on the platform. So that's the retention, click-through retention rate. I don't want to get to the technical stuff, but you know, you can easily monetize your channel with 5 people watching you every day. I did that for the last 10 years to help other channels grow. You know, YouTube Studio, the old YouTube Studio was slow and sluggish, but I have monetized so many other channels with the old YouTube Studio. This new one, man, it helps you out 1,000 times better. It helps you out 1,000 times better. You don't have to be a professional more. That's why I switched my channel content, you know, to different variations, because everybody started learning how to monetize their channels. You know, they didn't need me that much anymore to help them. So always keep in mind, like, the most important thing, the thumbnail. Before you even do a video, think about the title and the thumbnail, because that's what the algorithm goes out there to send your videos out. Make sure the words are correct. Don't put, I'm live today at the beach, come on in. Like, if you put all that together, the algorithm has no idea what you're spelling out. But if you separate it and take your time with punctuation, nice pictures. Again, the title and the thumbnail is more important than the actual video, because anybody could do a video and put it out there, but it's going to get lost in the sauce. I can't see the screen with the sun. Hold on, let me get my ID out. I love this.
Cover again one more time.
Yeah, man.
This one?
cerraron. Que son tristes. ¿Qué te dije? No sé. Tienes que apretar todo. son nomás. Muy ligeras. Es lo mismo. Vamos a sacar los míos. Abajo, que se estire. Si puedes un poquito fuerte para que no se haga. Eso. Eso. habla por ti. Cuando ya la uno le gusta,
Sorry.
Number 7. Now from it. What time you live in? I live in 45. You wanna stay? I'm next. Yeah, you